Months flashed by. Where do you think you're going? You little guy. I've been trying to catch you for so long. You're pretty strong. Let me see how you taste. The next thing he knew when he opened his eyes was that still purple lightning-streaked sky. Godfather. With an incredible release of power, his right eye sported a golden ring flashing on and off, with streaks of purple flickering now and then. He removed the array with a sweep of the hand. Godfather. You finally came out. Were your injuries cured? Of course. Not only am I cured, I've also gotten stronger. The current me can certainly take you two out of this damn place. Godfather, if you want to show off, at least do it realistically. It's been 5 years already. Yet you've only progressed from the 5th layer to the 9th layer of the bone-tempering realm. Really, it's already been 5 years. I'd rather rely on Chao to get us out of here than on you. Chao, the old man is out. With a sharp cry, a 3-meter-long purple bird was soaring above the red curtain. Chao. Is that Chao? Zhuo Fan went slack-jawed. He's already a 4th-level spiritual beast. And his body can even produce purple lightning in the 4th level. However, how is it that the 11th and 12th heavens purple lightning has no effect on him? At first, I was also worried. But it seems that he is of the same nature as the purple lightning. When the purple lightning hits him, he absorbs almost all of it. The amount that cannot be absorbed would be released, having no effect on his body. My godson is already a monster. I never would have thought that my spiritual beast would also be one, but this is all as expected. After all, the current me is undoubtedly different from any normal human. Now, even if I face Little San, I could definitely surprise him with my power. Hee hee. Little San, did you eat all the ingredients I gave you? I finished them ages ago. I haven't eaten an ingredient in 3 years. I'm so hungry, I could die. Don't worry, Godfather will take you out immediately. Stop kidding. You're only in the 9th layer of the bone-tempering realm. Even though you were injured, you've progressed too slowly. You should depend on Chao. He's not afraid of the purple lightning. Once we find a way out of here, he'll bring me plenty of ingredients. Little San, don't underestimate your old man too much. Come on, throw me a punch. I'll show you my current power and prove to you that cultivation isn't everything. No thanks. Even Radiant stage experts can't take a single one of my punches. Let alone someone who hasn't even reached the profound heaven realm. Cut the chatter and bring it on. Fine, this old man of mine is so strange. I'll just play with him a little. But I must harness my power extremely carefully. I can't let him get injured again. One finger would be enough. Yet he was standing there unfazed for the attack to approach swiftly. Godfather. Jiyu Santong cried in panic. Why didn't I hold back more? Even if Dad is a body cultivator, his level is just too low and this will leave him a pulp. He was behind Jiyu Santong. Divine Eye of the Void's first stage. Zhuo Fan snickered. Impossible. In a split second, I couldn't detect his presence at all. It's as if he vanished from existence. Little San, take one of my punches too. Godfather, dodging is cool and all. But to me, your punches are. Jiyu Santong's eyes widened and instinct screamed at him to dodge behind the pillar with a jump. The lightning crossed space in a flash, striking the pillar with a boom. Jiyu Santong peeked out and saw Zhuo's fist wrapped in purple lightning. Godfather, how can you use purple lightning as well? Hee, this is the divine eye of the void's true power. Its most important concept is the void itself. One must make use of empty space. The first stage of the divine eye of the void is teleportation. It allows me to move to any area covered by my Yuan Qi. It enables me to reach the speed of instantaneous movement. Or, Zhuo Fan's right eye flashed golden. Jiyu Santong's ring disappeared on his finger. Control inanimate objects. Little San, I'll take this storage ring back since you finished all the ingredients. I'll be needing it later. Even Jiyu Santong couldn't help but gawk at the explanation and display of such an outstanding art. Then won't you be invincible because no one will be able to hit you? You could say so, but that's not exactly the case. If the divine eye of the void's first stage can make me invincible, then what would be the point of the other 11 stages? Since it is the ultimate power of using empty space, if the empty space is locked or I leave it, I would be doomed. Then what about the purple lightning? After I learned the first stage of the divine eye of the void, I was able to create an empty space in my right eye. All the purple lightning that hit me before and tortured me for so long is now stored in that space where I can control and use it at my will. That's why I said, Cultivation doesn't define your strength. I spent most of my time healing my wounds and practicing the divine eye of the void. That is why my cultivation did not improve much. But true power is a whole other matter. Then what is the second stage of the divine eye of the void? Godfather, show it to me quickly. The divine eye of the void is extremely difficult to learn. I have only learned the first stage, even after so long. So, what are you sighing at? Since it has, although my divine eye of the void is only at its first stage, the same nature as this place, I can definitely take you out of here. Little San, you can finally go out and eat ingredients again. Really? Amazing. Alright. I'm going to put you guys into this storage ring now. Don't resist, you'll be out soon. You've smelled the scent of your mother now. Little San? Jiyu Santong was hesitating. Godfather, give me a minute. I may not know who you are, but I know you're my kin. Although I don't know how you died, my heart is filled with sorrow whenever I think about your death. Now that I'm leaving, there will be no one here anymore. You will be alone again. Jiyu Santong turned to the pillar, fell to his knees and knocked his head on the ground 3 times. Take care of yourself. Putting Jiyu Santong in the ring, Zhuofan looked at the pillar and sighed. Soaring Chelin, I, Zhuofan, am not good at heart. The affairs between you and the Heavenly Emperor are the least of my concerns. Your leg is extremely rare in this world. Truthfully, it's more precious than any treasure in heaven or earth. How could I not want to take it as my own? However, as that child's godfather, I still hope to do something for him. With a bang, the pillar swayed and fell. With its collapse, the red curtain vanished as well. The purple lightning above the black sky rushed to Zhuofan like jackals, wishing to tear him limb from limb. Transposition. Right as the purple lightning was about to hit him, vanishing from this world. In the sea of purple lightning, a flash of golden could be seen on and off growing further and further away. And the purple lightning could do nothing to stop it. When they reached the edge of the lightning canyon, Zhuofan's golden eye flashed one more time. His last stop was in a thick forest. At long last, I'm out. Just, where are we? He took Jiyu Santong and Xiaowa out of his ring and the kid was ecstatic to finally be out again. We're finally out. This was Xiaowa's first time seeing the real world, and cried in joy. It flew everywhere, curious to explore it. Little San, I have a present for you. What? Were you hiding even more ingredients? You brat, they were all eaten by you long ago. But this. I trust you hold this closer to your heart than any other ingredient. You brought it out. I know you couldn't bear to leave it there, much less leave it to get struck by purple lightning. Since I have the power, of course I would do it for you. Thank you. Jiyu Santong wiped his tears and bowed deeply. He valued Zhuofan far more greatly now, more than even his real parents. At first, I just wanted to take advantage of you. But now, it has become a little more complicated. Godfather, would you look after it for me for a while? I see. Because of the promise between Jiyu Santong and the imperial family. Obviously, he can't even eat the ingredients he likes. Much less hide something in a storage ring. Of course, it would be taken away from him. No problem. In the future, you should take care and not be so hard on yourself. If your life is at risk, forget about that meager promise. Your life is more important. Yes. Jiyu Santong smiled brightly. Zhuofan returned his smile and stashed the Chelin leg away. By the way, Godfather, it's already been over 5 years since I was allowed to leave the imperial city. I need to return to report back, but what about you? It's already been 5 years. Just in time for the esoteric debate. I'll go and liven up the mood. Let's see if those so-called Regent Estate monsters are really so undefeatable, as the rumors say. Hee. Drifting Flower City, the mountain behind the Drifting Flower edifice. With a heavy sound, the heavy stone door opened and 4 figures emerged. The first wore a silk cover, but her delicate figure and her graceful poise couldn't be hidden. Chu Bijuan's brow jumped and she sent 3 silver needles at the woman. A sudden chill came then and a wall of cold mist formed. The 3 needles rapidly lost speed and ended up falling on the ground into frozen pieces. Ching Cheng, your power has skyrocketed so much. One could think you were reborn. If not for the past decade when you didn't cultivate as much, at the esoteric debate, you would be no weaker than the youngsters from the other 6 houses. Oh, grandmother is exaggerating. It's all thanks to the 3 veterans who worked day and night to help me train. Venerables, I am forever grateful. It's nothing. As the venerables of the Drifting Flower edifice, it is the least we could do. Besides, Ching Cheng is naturally very talented. All we did was stimulate her potential. It was nothing at all. We'll now leave, then. Profound heaven, 8th layer. Not bad, not bad. In the esoteric debate this time, we shall show the whole world the drifting flower edifice's real power. With Ching Cheng here, we'll prove our might and teach the other 6 houses a lesson to take women seriously in the future. Humph. Of course. However, not only do we have to show our next generation's strength, we must also make our position in the 7 houses clear. We'll use this time's esoteric debate as a chance to bring down the Regent Estate's arrogance. Otherwise, they will definitely bring us down instead. That's right. So, Ching Cheng, you must work together with our 2 allies, the Veiled Dragon Pavilion and the Sword Marquis Abode. I have already reached an agreement with them. They will cooperate with you, too. As for our other opponents, the Pill King Hall, Hell Valley, and Merry Woods seem to have sided with the Regent Estate. You could say the 7 noble houses have split into 2 sides already, so in this esoteric debate, none of the 7 houses will let others save face. The battles will be extremely cruel. That monster of the Regent Estate, Huangpu Qingtian, is already hard to face. And now it's 3 against 4. Don't worry, it won't be 3 against 4. It will undoubtedly be 4 against 4. I heard that the Luo clan will participate as well. Although they are just a third-rate clan, they will probably only have to pass 2 rounds in order to stand side by side with us. It's just that I have no idea who they'll send. Luo clan, then will he come? Chu Qingcheng's eyes lit up. It's not clear. Originally, they were supposed to send him. But now, he's been missing for 5 years. It's a bad omen. Even the Luo clan themselves don't know his whereabouts. Thus, the support we can expect from the Luo clan will probably be minimal. What? He disappeared? What happened? Such love is like poison, making one lose oneself. Heard that he was last seen around the time Lightning Canyon appeared 5 years ago. But after that, he vanished. It's very plausible that. Impossible. Nothing must have happened to him. That ungrateful man. Even if something happened, what does it have to do with us? Your love for him doesn't acknowledge it at all. Ching Cheng, whether he comes or not, I hope you will distance yourself from him. He has far-reaching goals, much farther than ordinary people. Wanting to be unrivaled. Such a man may attract women, but he is most harmful to them too. Because in his heart, women are nothing more than burdens he finds no value in. For your own sake, don't fall deeper in love. But I can no longer go back. Chu Ching Cheng was silent, alone with the bitterness in her heart. The Sword Marquis's secret room. You both are finally coming out. Tian Shang, Tian Yang. Father. Eldest son of the Xie clan, gold-armored sword dragon, Xie Tianshang. I can surely marry Ninga now that I've learned all of the clan's martial arts and flowing space's 9 forms. I'm going to train a bit more. See you later. My eldest is crazy about martial arts, while my youngest is crazy about love. These 2 sons, if only they could merge into one. Abode, Lord, you needn't worry too much. Tian Yang will mature eventually. As for Tian Shang, if he doesn't defeat that person, his heart will not settle down. You mean the Regent Estate's monster? Forget it. I do not wish that he faced that beast. It will only embarrass us more. Jian Suifeng nodded and sighed. Ah, fresh air is indeed the best. So relaxing. The Veiled Dragon Pavilion's rear mountain. Eldest young master, when did you get out? Why wasn't I informed of this? If I let you guys know, you'd probably have arranged some sort of welcome party. I'd much rather spend time alone and relax. Eldest young master of the Veiled Dragon Pavilion, Long Xingyun. By the way, Uncle Ju, where are little Kuei and little Jie? How come I haven't seen them for the long time that I've been out here? They're working hard at training as we speak. When will they come out then? Eldest young master, you've been in seclusion for a decade. You have no idea. If you were there during the battle in the drifting flower edifice, you'd be training even harder than they are. What do you mean? Caged Dragon City. The Regent's secret room. How is his progress, High Venerable? I personally trained him. He's at the pinnacle of the world, undefeated by anyone. High Venerable, you're mistaken. I, Huangpu Qingtian, was not taught by anyone. I am naturally like this. And father, your words just now are so unnecessary. Regent Estate's heaven-shaking dragon lord, Huangpu Qingtian. The true demeanor of a regent. That's right, that's right. Taking a deep breath, Huangpu Qianyuan chuckled. Since you're so confident, I won't ask any further. I trust that at the esoteric debate this time, you will shock every single person. Show them that the regent estate's power shrouds the other 6 houses. Father, you're incorrect again. I'm not confident. I'm just naturally like this. I don't need to shock them to show that the regent estate is superior among the 7 houses. My mere presence will be enough. The unification of the 7 houses that you failed at, hand it over to me. That is clearly disloyalty. In the regent estate, however, that is the confidence of a regent. The style of a regent is one where the whole clan recognizes you as their leader. It doesn't matter if it is between father and son. Whoever wins the estate lord position will be the one who remains alive. Even the estate lord himself cannot change that. The eldest young master having such confidence is extremely praiseworthy. But you must be careful with every action you take. Otherwise, you could end up defeated. Oh, why do you say so? Recently, a youngster who goes by the name Zhuofan has emerged in Tianyu. He wreaked chaos across the 7 houses. The number of elders who have died at his hands adds up to more than 10. Even the second youngest master was killed by him. I've heard he will participate in the esoteric debate as well. I warn the eldest young master to be careful. Humph. The second brother was talentless to begin with. It's no surprise that he was killed. Those elders, who are even weaker than the second brother, all deserved to die. But this little brat killed so many people. How is he still alive? Just how useless are you? Or are you saying, he's as undefeatable as that Jiyu Santong from 300 years ago? Such a monster as Jiyu Santong only appears maybe every 1,000 years. But he is different from Jiyu Santong. Jiyu Santong's strength may be incomparable, but he is naive. That is why he mindlessly tried to defeat an entire country with brute strength. But that youngster is extremely cunning. He is very skilled at bringing people onto his side. To this date, the reason we were never able to kill him was because 3 of the 7 houses had formed an alliance with him. He also has the support of one of the 4 pillars, war god Dugu Zhantian. It is believed that even the imperial family may be protecting him, giving us no way to lay a hand on him. Oh, so he's a strategist. Alright, since you're all so worthless, I'll personally finish him off at the esoteric debate. Eldest young master, I warn you to take extreme caution. For the past few years, none of those who have underestimated him have been left with a happy ending. Sir Leng, I appreciate your great talent. But do not lump me together with you fools. Also, once I bring back that kid's head, the estate lord position, father, don't you think it's about time for you to step down? Trembling, Huangpu Tinyuan's face was a mask of darkness and rage. 5 months later. Your Excellency, I have Dragon Cloud City's report on the Luo clan. Show it to me. For the past 5 years, every report I've received has said everything is fine, everything is normal. But in the esoteric debate, the Luo clan must play an extremely significant role. Where is that bone-tempering expert? How did you even make these reports? I have committed a grave sin. Please calm down, Your Majesty. Do you have any new leads on Zhuofan? There has been none, Your Majesty. Then what about the divine dragon, Jiyu Santong? We have not found anything either, Your Majesty. But found nothing about the Zhuofan you've been searching for 5 years. Even a troublemaker like Jiyu Santong, someone who wreaks havoc everywhere, yet you can't even find a trace of him. You bunch of useless good-for-nothings. What can I get out of raising you? Please forgive me, Your Majesty. I have failed at my task, but please spare my life. Get out. I thank Your Majesty. Zhuofan and Jiyu Santong disappeared at the same time. Maybe that rumor is true after all. Did they truly get trapped inside the Lightning Canyon? If that's the case, I couldn't care less about Jiyu Santong. That youngster is so hard to control. Perhaps his disappearance from this world is a good thing. On the contrary, Zhuofan has yet to complete his task. His death would be such a waste. He's full of surprises. To be able to rebuild a powerless third-rate clan into the powerful clan it is now. It is indeed a miracle. It's just that I'm not sure if the current Luo clan, without Zhuofan, can still fulfill the task I set for them. Hee. A prebat, Your Excellency, the divine dragon Jiyu Santong has returned. I see. So that troublemaker still hasn't disappeared from this world. I was trapped in the Lightning Canyon for too long. I hope I made it in time. Those guys better not have been wiped out again. The Luo clan of Windgaze City has won their 27th victory in a row. They've made it through to the second-rate clans finals, becoming the esoteric debate's biggest dark horse. There was a betting table in the tavern, and a score table on the far wall had the name of every clan on it. People at the table were constantly placing bets. So it's like this: ascending ice phoenix, drifting flower edifice, forest fleeting dragon, merry woods, golden armored sword dragon, sword marquise abode, soaring demonic dragon, Blackwind mountain. Who the hell came up with this? You country bumpkin. Have you been living under a rock? Haven't you heard of Windgaze City's Luo clan on Blackwind mountain? Of their soaring demonic dragon Zhuofan? Just how ignorant are you? When the demonic archon Zhuofan wreaked chaos in the drifting flower edifice, who didn't know about it? I heard he will be representing the Luo clan in the esoteric debate and that he is on par with the 6 dragons and 1 phoenix. That's why someone gave him the name Soaring Demon Dragon. They say that's what the martial art he uses is called. Stop spouting nonsense. In the drifting flower edifice, although the demonic archon Zhuofan had indeed used the soaring demonic dragon to kill the regent estate's second young master, his title has a completely different meaning. It actually implies that he wants to break through heaven and challenge the 7 houses' 1,000-year ray. If you don't know anything, don't go about spreading false information. Soaring demonic dragon. You're the one spouting bullshit. No matter how strong that demonic archon Zhuofan is, how can he face the 7 houses alone? The 7 houses' reign has been undaunted for thousands of years. I reckon that even if the Luo clan does land a place in the battle of the 7 houses, they'll just rely on the other 3 houses' power to survive. Who told you that the Luo clan is inferior to them? Let me tell you, the Luo clan this time will become an independent clan on the same level as the 7 houses. We definitely won't rely on another house to survive. Haha, not bad. An aged voice laughed. The Luo clan this time should aim to become the number 1 clan, challenging the 1,000-year-long, unchanging power hierarchy. Otherwise, the esoteric debate will always end with the 7 houses fighting against each other. Wouldn't that be so boring? Steward Zhuo, I've long wished to meet you. Today, that finally came true. I am Prime Minister Zhuge Changfeng. Would you like to join me for a chat? Zhuge Changfeng? The head of the 4 pillars, haha. Those 2 behind him, seeing the aura they possess, seem to be rare experts. With a deep breath, Zhuofan nodded. Zhuge Changfeng grinned and made a flourish. The 2 then walked side by side to a table. The 2 elders stood behind Zhuge Changfeng and their eyes flashed, sending an energy to envelop the table. The noise around them slowly ceased and their words were never heard by the people outside. They even created a barrier to stop other people from hearing. That is not something an average radiant stage expert can do. Not even a peak one could ever dream of doing that. Those 2 geezers must have been trained in some special martial art. I mustn't take them lightly. Although Zhuge Changfeng is only in the 2nd layer of the profound heaven realm, the experts next to him are extremely powerful. No wonder he's the head of the 4 pillars. Steward Zhuo, you must be wondering why I came to find you. Zhuofan nodded, but his only reply was a fixed stare. Zhuge Changfeng held him in greater admiration. By staying silent, he preserved his right to speak. As I expected, he's also an expert at this. The rumors do not do you any justice. I am in or after meeting you. Prime Minister Zhuge is exaggerating. Gracing me with your presence shocks me more. Wise men speak plainly. We don't need to cheat on each other by using tricks in our conversation. Or else we'll be at it for 3 days and nights and still not finish. Hee. Prime Minister Zhuge is quite straightforward, so I'll be the same. Zhuge Changfeng went straight to the point. Steward Zhuo, I believe that the Luo clan's participation in the esoteric debate is the work of someone behind the scenes. Oh, what makes you say so? Zhuofan raised an eyebrow. We are both insightful men. I trust that with you as its steward, the Luo clan's rise to power will happen in no time. And that rising to the same level as the 7 houses is not completely impossible. But your coming out in the open is a little too early. Considering Steward Zhuo's acuity, you would never make such a reckless move. I believe that someone coerced you into this, so you had no option but to refuse. Zhuge Changfeng is indeed amazing. He predicted it all correctly. To say that I was coerced to take such action is accurate. The reason I did this was to avoid losing the imperial family's support, or worse, to offend them. Except for Zhuge Changfeng, there is probably no one in the world who would think the Luo clan could surpass the 7 houses. The head of the 4 pillars, Prime Minister Zhuge, is truly wise. I, Zhuofan, admire you. Steward Zhuo is exaggerating. This old bag of bones has been in this world for many years. I've gained a little insight, that's all. How could I compare to the young and smart steward, Zhuo? You carry the honor of your entire clan on your shoulders. I respect you a lot. Then what Prime Minister Zhuge means is, what I mean is, you should watch your back. Zhuge Changfeng's eyes shined, his voice solemn.